Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Candela. I'm a hypnotherapist and a transformation coach. Welcome to my channel. You're about to listen to a recording of one of my regression sessions. Enjoy. I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see below you, or the very first impression that you get as you reach the surface.
It's still dark, but it feels heavier. I don't know how to explain that.
Become aware if you have a body.
I do.
And I'd like you to look down at your feet. Tell me what you see wearing on your feet.
Barefoot.
Now become aware of your body and what you're wearing on your body.
Some sort of skirt type thing.
Short or long?
It's short.
Can you describe it to me?
It's like brown. It's almost like long strips, but they're pointed at the bottom.
And what is it made out of?
Like a leather.
So it's just a bunch of strips?
Yeah, but they're like sewn together.
Are you wearing anything else other than the skirt?
No.
Do you have anything else on your body or carrying anything in your hands?
I have a bag that's like crossed over my chest.
The bag is on the front or the back?
The bag is actually on the back, but the straps are across my chest.
Mm-hmm. And are you in a male or a female body?
A male.
Young or old?
I would say early 20s, like younger.
Are you healthy?
Yes, strong.
As you shift your focus, what is around you?
Trees, leaves on the ground.
How does the air feel? Is it warm or cool?
It's a little cooler, but I'm still okay.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
It's right before nighttime, right before sunset.
And now become aware of why you are there right now.
It's like I'm looking for something.
Are you just starting to look for something, or are you returning?
I don't know why, I'm just kind of like standing and looking. It smells crisp. I don't know what that means.
Are you going on a journey somewhere, or have you already arrived to where you're going to look for something?
I almost feel like I'm on the lookout. I'm higher up and I can see things below me. Like a really good spot to see everything.
And what is it that you see below you?
Just nature. I do feel like there's a little town under there. Like I'm just kind of overlooking the town.
Is this a town where you live?
I think so.
You will begin to get a clearer sense of what it is that you're on the lookout for.
Protection. Like I'm just protecting. I feel like I'm sad. I almost feel like I'm leaving this town, but I'm looking at it one more time. But I'm kind of sad.
And so stay with that feeling, kind of tap more into it, and see what that brings up.
I think I feel tears come down my face. I'm leaving.
Is it your decision, or are you forced to leave?
I feel like I needed to, but I'm still sad.
Where are you heading?
I don't think I know yet. I think I just want to leave.
So on the count of 3, we're going to rewind the time, and you're going to go back to the event that caused you to leave. 1, 2, and 3. And tell me what's happening.
I feel like it's just quiet. I'm in a dark area, but I can hear people around me.
Is it inside or outside?
It's inside. I feel like I'm in some sort of cell. I'm like chained.
Just become aware of your body, and you will notice more clearly what is happening to you.
It's just cold in there, and it's just a little damp, and I have shackles on my ankles. There's only a little bit of light. I can hear people outside, but I'm not allowed to be there.
So the voices that you hear are not from the inside?
It's like children playing outside.
And are you alone inside?
I'm alone.
And if your eyes kind of get adjusted to the dark, you'll be able to see the space that you're in. Describe to me what you're noticing.
Dirt floors, just smells really earthy. And I'm just kind of sitting in the corner. I see the little window with bars, the cement walls.
And I wonder if you can now become aware or just know why you are there in chains.
Oh, there was someone that I followed to this town. Somebody I cared for, but I am different than her.
So there's a woman.
I see her looking back at me. Like we're kind of walking, and we were in almost like a valley where like there's a lot of leaves have fallen, and I'm holding her hand, and she's looking back at me, and I'm so happy.
Hold that image in your mind. Describe to me how she's dressed and how she looks.
She has long hair, it's blonde, blue eyes, big smile. She's laughing. She's happy. She has on like a fancy dress, but I would think it was fancy. It's probably normal for her. It's blue, light blue. She has on soft shoes.
Does she have any jewelry?
I don't see the ring, but I keep hearing she has a ring or maybe a bracelet.
Is there a significance to this ring?
There is, but I think it's a bracelet that means something.
And all of a sudden you will just see this bracelet and you will know what it means.
I think it's a locket. It's not a bracelet. It's around her neck. I see it now.
And what is in that locket?
It's her mother. Pictures of her mother. I think her father gave it to her.
Is her mother alive?
I don't think so.
And how did you meet her?
I feel like she goes to the meadow where we're at. It's like the forest. I feel like she goes there a lot to think. And I'm there too. She didn't see me at first, but I watched her a lot. And then she saw me, and she was curious about who I was. She's definitely from a different type of family. I feel like I'm like native, and she's not.
Now you may notice that there is maybe a river or a creek or some sort of water source next to you. And if you lean over it, you'll see a reflection. And tell me if you're seeing a difference between how you look and how she looks.
Yeah, I'm darker. I have paint on my cheeks, white and red, so it really stands out against my skin.
Do you speak her language?
I understand her. We understand each other. I feel like I learned it though.
What language does she speak?
English.
How did she end up there? How long has she been there?
She comes before us to draw, and I watch her draw. Sometimes she dances, kind of like spins. I feel like she comes there to just be free.
And what are you thinking about her?
She's just so free. She's just happy being there. She's very interesting. She's very pretty. She likes to draw. I feel like she just really loves nature. She dreams. She just dreams of a different place, though.
She must be very different from the women that you grew up with.
Yeah, that I grew up with, yes.
Are you interested in being with her, or are you just observing her as a curiosity?
I feel like we're just kind of friends. We just understand each other. I don't feel like either of us really belong. We don't feel like we belong.
Freeze that moment for a minute. And I'd like you to see yourself standing in front of a place where you live. And tell me what you see.
A teepee. There's a lot of them. And a fire. Mine's really big. I feel like it's bigger than the others. It's white and it has lines around the bottom of it. Green and then red, maybe. I feel like mine's bigger than everybody's.
Just become aware of why that is and what those lines may signify.
I think that just is decoration. But mine's really nice. It's very big.
Become aware of why it is bigger than the others. And you can go inside. That may give you an idea.
I'm getting the sense that my father is very important. Maybe like the leader.
And when you go inside, tell me what you see there.
Inside I see a lot of furs. White though. Like everything's white and pristine, I guess, for being in the middle of nature. I see a big stove. I don't know why that's in the teepee, but I see a big stove. I see a woman, an older woman, by the stove with a very warm smile, like she maybe takes care of us, my dad and I. She's not my mom. I don't think my mom's around. And I see some bed things laying there, a table, some chairs, cloths hanging.
Is your dad there?
He's not right now.
So who resides in this particular TV?
My dad and I, and then the older woman. I think she kind of cooks and cleans for us, maybe takes care of us. But she's older. It's not like my dad's person.
And do you know what happened to your mom?
I think she died when she was having me.
And your dad has stayed alone?
Yeah.
What kind of relationship do you have with your father?
I don't feel like it's very good.
What are you sensing?
I feel like he's mad because my mom died.
He's mad at you?
I think he's just mad. I don't think he's mad at me, but I think I remind him of her. And I think he doesn't really look at me or see me. I think this lady takes care of me all the time and stays with me. I do see him around, but he doesn't really acknowledge me.
Is that what gives you the feeling that you don't belong?
Yeah.
What about the rest of the tribe? How are you with them?
I feel like I don't really get to socialize much.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe I do. I think they think I just dream a lot. I feel like everybody just kind of feels sorry for me. Maybe because of my mom being gone. And my dad is very powerful. I feel like I just go off to that forest a lot. And I feel like everyone's nice to me, but they just think that I dream too much. I don't want to be like my dad. He's a strong leader, and I don't want to be like him. I don't want to hunt. I don't want to do the things that the other men do at my age. Maybe I wasn't 20. Maybe I'm more of a teenager, but I should be doing more things that the other males are, and I'm not. I don't want to.
What is it that you want to do?
I think I like to draw too. Maybe that's why I like watching her draw.
Are you able to draw?
Yeah, I can see myself drawing now.
What do you use to draw?
Looks like a black rock type thing that I sharpen. Maybe like a charcoal type thing. But yeah, I can draw with that.
And where do you draw? On what?
It looks like paper, like a paper pad, but pressed paper. It's not perfectly straight. I feel like I kind of make paper.
What do you make it out of?
I can't tell exactly what it is that I use, but kind of soak it in a stream and get it wet. I flatten it out and let it dry.
Is your father aware of your drawing?
Everybody knows I draw.
Is there a particular role that you're supposed to take on as you're growing?
I think I'm supposed to do what all the other guys, though I feel like my dad isn't letting me. I don't think I really want to, but I don't think he wants me to. He's afraid of losing me too, but yet he really doesn't pay attention to me.
So beyond just doing what other men do, is there any particular role that you're supposed to assume within the tribe?
I think I'm supposed to hunt, and then I guess I would end up taking my dad's place if anything happens to him, but I don't really have interest in that.
So let's go back to the time when you were observing the girl. And so then you finally meet. And tell me what happens.
She sees me. I didn't mean for her to see me, but she's sitting and drawing, and I stepped on a branch and it was loud, and it made her look over. She asked who was there. She started to be a little scared. I didn't want her to be scared, so I told her it's okay. And then she wasn't really scared of me when she saw me, and I thought she would be.
Are you able to speak her language at that point?
Yes.
Where did you learn it?
I feel like the lady that took care of me taught it to me.
Was she a native too?
She was, but I feel like she used to be like a servant in that town, so she learned it.
So are the white people aware of your tribe, of your settlement?
Yes, they know we're here, but I feel like we just leave each other alone. We help them with food sometimes. Maybe we exchange things.
When this girl saw you, how did you feel? Was it okay that you would be discovered?
Yeah, they know we're here. I think we're kind to each other, but we're not supposed to be friends.
So once the two of you meet, tell me what happens then.
She walks over and we just begin talking. She already knows who I am. She knows who my dad is. I feel like I know her dad too.
Who's her father?
I see him with very fancy clothes on. He's very important in that town. And I feel like we both connect because both of our mothers are gone.
So how often do you meet after that time?
Every day. Usually in the afternoon. It must be when she finishes school.
Is she about your age?
Yes.
And how long is this going on? How long do you keep meeting?
I feel like spring and summer. It's fall now. Actually almost winter.
And does your friendship develop into anything more?
I don't think so. We're just good friends. We understand each other. But I think we both want to leave. We don't want what is expected of us. There's a lot of control. We don't want that.
And so go to the next important event during that fall. As you continue to develop your friendship, does anything happen?
I feel like somebody came looking for her. 2 men came looking for her. We were kind of watching the clouds and then maybe fell asleep, like we were gone for a while, and they came looking for her and they found us there. They're yelling for her like she's scared and she's saying it's not what you think. I'm scared because I know that I'm not supposed to be friends with her, and they think that we like each other more than friends. She's screaming and crying, but they took me and put me in that place and locked me up because they thought I was with her.
Return back now into that moment where we froze time. How long have you been in this prison now?
It's night now, so I feel like I'm still in the same day. And I feel like they know who my father is too. He is coming to get me.
So just move to the next important event.
My father got me out and brings me back. On the way back, he's walking ahead of me. He's mad. And I'm just being quiet because I know he's mad. And he's just telling me that I knew that I wasn't supposed to do that. That we have boundaries. We have to keep the peace.
I'd like you to become aware of how he was able to get you released.
He brought them a bundle of something, maybe leather, and they let him take me, never to see each other again.
He is taking you back to your settlement?
Yes.
When you get there, what happens?
Everybody's kind of around, but nobody wants to act like they notice. And I just go into my teepee. My dad is mad. He feels like I could have endangered everyone. It's dark, it's nighttime now. I lay down. We just go to sleep.
Can you become aware of what the white people call their town?
It says Clintonville.
How long has it been there?
A long time.
Before you were born?
Yes.
On the count of 3, I'd like you to move to the next significant event. 1, 2, and 3. Tell me what's happening.
I feel like this is back where I'm looking at the town. I'm getting ready to leave.
How much time has passed since you were released?
It's the next day, almost dusk.
And why did you decide to leave?
I don't really feel like I should be here. I don't want to cause trouble. I don't really want to do what my tribe wants me to do. I don't really feel like anyone wants me here.
Do you tell anyone that you're leaving?
No, I'm just gonna go. I feel like they think I'm going to go on my first journey, I guess. But I don't know I'm not coming back. No, I think someone's making me go away now. Go on a long journey. It's my dad. My dad's making me leave. But he's going with me. I think we're going somewhere together.
Where are you going?
I think he wants to show me how to hunt and do what he does. He says it's time. I need to. I keep hearing head out of the clouds.
Is this the first time that he's starting to teach you?
Yes. But I don't want to go. So I'm going to be gone for a while.
So at this point, are you planning to come back?
I feel like I don't know if I'm going to come back.
So move a little bit forward in time and tell me what the next step on the journey is.
I feel like we're just walking forever. It's definitely getting colder. Like I see snow now, so it's definitely colder in winter. And we have more clothes on.
Do you get to hunt?
Yeah, my dad brought something back. I'm around a fire. And I'm waiting, and he's bringing something back. He brought it back. He's cooking it now. But I didn't go with him for some reason. He left me where we're staying right at the moment.
How long have you been on the road now?
Maybe a few months, maybe weeks.
And I'd like you to move to the next significant event in this life. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
I just feel so cold. I felt like everything feels really heavy.
Are you by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your father?
I don't know. I'm cold and heavy. I feel like something's on me that's heavy.
So let's just rewind just a little bit so that you can begin to see how this event unfolds. And tell me what happened to you.
I feel like everything was okay on the trip. And I'm trying to be now who my father wants me to be.
Do you want to?
I want to make him happy.
Has your relationship with him changed?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like we bonded while we were out there. I feel like everything is okay.
Has he changed in any way?
Yeah, he does see me now, and I want to make him proud. And he's okay that I'm maybe want to do things my way.
And what's the weather like outside?
It's warm, it's summer now.
Have you been gone all this time?
Yeah.
Are you still away from your tribe?
No, we're back now. I have butterflies in my heart. Like it just feels heavy. I feel like my dad's not here, though.
So how long have you been back?
I feel like we came back during the spring. Maybe we were just gone through winter.
Just become aware of what is happening in the tribe, or if there's anything significant that happened to you.
I feel like I've taken my dad's place now.
Did something happen to him?
He's watching, so I think he's still there, but he's older, and so it's just my time.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel proud. I know that he's happy, and he's proud. Seems to pay attention more and understands me.
So that moment when something felt heavy, was that from the past, or is it from where you are now?
It's not heavy now. It was in the past. Everything's okay now.
Good. So on the count of 3, I'd like you to move to the last day in that life. 1, 2, and 3. And tell me what's happening.
I feel like I'm just lying there kind of like I am now. I feel like I got hit with something, like an arrow or something.
Just become aware of your body, of any sensations. You will feel part of your body that may have been affected.
There's something right here, right in my heart.
And how old are you at this point?
50s. I'm definitely older.
Is there anyone next to you?
Yeah, everyone's in white. There's a lot of people. I feel like they're just kind of praying by my bed. I'm inside my house. I just feel spasms in my legs.
At some point, does your spirit transition out of your body?
Yeah, I can see myself floating up, watching, and I'm floating back up.
As you're floating up, I'd like you to look back at the life that you just left. And tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Noble?
How do you feel about what you've just left behind?
I feel good. I feel proud. I overcame some things as a child, but then earned the respect of everyone. But I led in a very different way than my father did.
In what way?
I allowed everyone to be free.
How do you feel about that?
Happy. I let people be happy. There was a lot more love.
As you're floating higher and higher and sort of expanding your awareness and your consciousness, I'd like you to become aware of the purpose that your soul selected for that life. What did you want to experience on a soul level?
I feel like I wanted to show people that you can be a leader, but kind. I just wanted to be myself, and I wanted everybody to just be who they were, just be happy.
And do you sense from a soul perspective that you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish in that life?
Yes, but I never married. I never had a family.
Is that something you wished you had?
Yes.
Why did you not have it?
I think I focused too much on everybody else's happiness or just trying to make everyone happy. And I was happy, but I didn't allow myself. I felt like I needed to be there for everybody else. I needed to really teach that tribe something different.
Is focusing on yourself, on your needs, on your interests, is that significant enough to carry over into another life as a lesson?
Yeah, because I put my needs aside. So I learned how to help everybody else, but I didn't learn how to take care of myself, to help myself.
As you look at your soul journey from your soul perspective, and you look forward to the life that you take on as Charlie, does that lesson carry over into this life? What is the purpose that you select?
It makes me sad. It makes me sad. It makes my heart beat fast.
What makes you sad?
I don't know.
Just rise up again and almost imagine that you're looking at it from a very high perspective, sort of a bird's eye view, as a soul that sees the journey from the beginning to its end and can understand each step that is taken in its proper perspective. As your soul wishes to enter into the next physical life experience as Charlie, what does it select as a focal point?
I think love. I never allowed myself to love or to be loved without it being almost like an obligation because I was in power or the son of someone in power before. So as I live this person that I know is capable of a very big heart, I want that. I want to love people.
So when on a human level, Charlie feels that there's something missing, what is it that she could possibly be missing?
It's like dark. I don't...
It's all right. Within the next days, information will start to present itself to Charlie's conscious mind at the rate that is appropriate. She will begin to grow deeper understanding of her journey, the steps in her path, and the more she listens to those whispers of information, the more she will open herself to more guidance. The more she will become aligned and in touch with her own soul. For now, I'm going to ask if there's any other piece of wisdom, understanding that you're aware of, that you want to share.
I don't know why, I just feel like there's peace. We're being held in peace. I don't know what that means.
Just allow that sensation, that knowing, as your soul family, your soul, are holding you in peace as you're reconnecting with them. And for now, just allow yourself to begin to drift away from the life and the scenes and the people that you have been interacting with. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the session. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you click on the bell, you will be notified of any of my future postings. Thank you. Bye.